2023 taught us lessons and taught us, different things. I was going through it, fighting for my life. I was fighting for my life. Hello there, gorgeous. Welcome back. If this is your first time tuning in, then welcome, you radiant soul. My name is Lake Shanaz, and you have officially entered a safe space where we discuss things like mental health, healing, and lots of self-care. If you're vibing with me, how I'm vibing with you, then do me a favor and hit that like button and subscribe to stay a part of the tribe. All right, now let's get into it because, honey, listen, hold on. Before you do anything, I need you to go grab a blanket. Go grab yourself some tea. Go grab yourself some wine. Go grab yourself a blunt, whatever you want. Okay, a snack, something. Okay, because it's time to get comfortable because you know what time it is. You know what time it is. It's time for a girl chat. Yes. Today's affirmation is, I see the beauty in new beginnings. This got me thinking about how I feel like as the new year is beginning, as we are venturing out on paths of trying to go towards our goals and accomplish new things, it has me so excited. I'm so excited for what is to come because I really, like I've been saying in my last two videos, baby, this is going to be our year. When I was thinking about this affirmation, it kind of hit me in the middle of my forehead. You know what I'm saying? Thinking about how, yes, it's so beautiful to embrace new journeys and to start new beginnings. But I'm sorry to be the one. But there's also a duality of experiencing the feeling of, wow, as I'm starting this new thing, I also have to let go of what's no longer serving me. So while I'm making room for the good, for the opportunities, for the blessings, I'm also making room for letting go of what is no longer going to elevate me in the ways that I need to. There's certain things that I adopted in my life while I was in survival mode that I now no longer need. So ask yourself, what can I let go of this new year? What can I release that is no longer serving me? Because I'm sure that we all have something, even if it's just one little thing. It could be one thing of you spend too much time on your phone, or you watch a little bit too much TV, or you eat a little bit too much KFC throughout the week. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. Whatever it is, this is not a space where you're being judged. Understand that I have my issues too. I have my own things that I'm working through that I'm trying to release as well. And trust me, it is hard. Number one, I am not going to allow my doubt to take over this year. I feel like for so long in my life, but especially in 2023, there were certain moments where I psyched myself out of things. I doubted myself. I allowed my own insecurities to be louder than the version of myself that knows what's best for me, that knows that I'm worth it, that knows that I'm capable. And now I feel like I'm starting to see, oh my gosh, like when I'm talking to myself kind, when I'm taking care of myself, when I'm pouring into my mental health, honey, everything just is working itself out. So something I want to do is spend more time pouring into that version, pour more energy and time and love into, speaking kindness into my life, spending time doing what makes me happy, doing things like that, taking care of myself in every aspect, compared to sitting here doubting myself, sitting in bed, scrolling on TikTok, looking at other people's lives and hating my own. No more of that, okay? So that's something I'm letting go of, is excuses as well, okay? I don't want to allow, because sometimes your doubt is connected to your excuse, okay? Like, for me, I feel like procrastinating, just anything, it feels like it comes just straight up as an excuse. And in your mind, the excuse sounds so right. It sounds like it makes so much sense, but it really doesn't. But it sounds like, oh yeah, I don't feel like it. It's okay. But reality is, no, it's going to make you feel good. So you should go and do it. And I want to not allow my inner critic, my self-doubt to overpower me. Because at the end of the day, honey, that is a part of me still. But it's like, you don't have to give that so much power. Every single thought that you have is not the truth. Every single thought that you have doesn't only come from you. It could come from the social media that you've been looking at, the TV shows that you've been watching. It could come from when your grandmother yelled at you when you were 4 years old. You don't know where those negative thoughts came from. So don't feed so much into them. That is something that I'm just really trying to work on and release, is thinking that everything I say is 100% true. And okay, this doesn't apply to everything, but I'm talking about when I'm being hard on myself. Because I got a bad grade and I'm telling myself I'm stupid. Now we know that's a lie. Now we know that's a lie. Or if I'm looking in the mirror and I'm calling myself ugly, now we know that is a lie. now you're just lying. Now you're just fibbing. Let's be for real. That's what my granny say. You're fibbing. You're telling a fib. But like, don't do that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to really catch myself when I'm falling into the trap of listening to these narratives that don't even fit my story anymore. Those narratives don't fit my story anymore. So it's time to let them go. And I'm ready to welcome in the narratives of self-love and embracing who I am as I am and loving myself unapologetically and whole as I am. It is time to let go of the attachment to that phone, okay? I know we've all heard an older person in our life before being like, it's that damn phone. And you know, I used to think that was hand. I'm not gonna lie, I used to think that was the hand, but Pawpaw might have had a point right now. You know what I'm saying? Because why? Why does the phone distract so much? Like this whole weekend, I had to just disconnect from my phone. I stopped like being on my phone so much, as in like texting people or posting on social media. Like in the past few weeks, me like studying and everything, I've been deleting Instagram, only coming back to like post my content and then deleting it again. Like I have been realizing like social media sometimes can get you in this loop of looking at other people's lives. You're consuming so much media from other people, and it's like, hold on, let me figure out for my damn self what I think, what I feel, what I want. You're looking at what everybody else's lives look like, and you're starting to convince yourself that you want that too. How do you even know that you want that? Some things, it's in a healthy perspective and it's like an inspirational thing. Don't get me wrong. I love that when we're getting inspiration for people and it's like in a healthy way. But it's another thing when you're like comparing yourself, or you're sitting here feeling bad about your life because you're seeing this unrealistic standard being put on there. Like, we have to not only let go of the attachment to our phone, but understand that what's in this phone is not reality. Social media is fake. Social media is fake. I know some young ladies right now that are editing their booty cheeks to look like they are a 2X, when in reality, they're an extra small. Baby, why does it look like you have a BBL on the line? I've seen you in real life. Come on. I have learned so much that comparing yourself online it's not ever going to help you grow, baby. Comparison is the thief of joy. And that quote it really does ring true, because I'm telling you right now, I used to, and let me not say used to, because it's still something that I struggle with, is going on social media and you see somebody and you just it's like automatically without you even consciously realizing that you're now like soaking in what you're seeing and you're thinking something's wrong with you because you don't have that. Like, it's hard when you're seeing people that are your exact age doing better than you, seemingly, that are having better bodies than you, having the best cars, having the most money, whatever. You know, it's hard to see those things and to not question, am I not doing enough? But baby, I want you to remember that your journey is what? It's yours. Your journey is yours. When it's time for those things, they could come naturally. You don't have to sit here and beat yourself up for not being in the same place that you've seen somebody else at. It doesn't matter if they're your same age. Remember that everybody's journey is different. I posted a picture on Doses of Divinity, like, I don't even know, maybe a month ago or whatever, but it literally said, just because our growth looks different doesn't mean I'm not growing. It was something like that. And that is so true. I'm 20 years old, right? There could be another 20-year-old that has 1 million subscribers on YouTube. I have my 233 and I'm like, yeah, we going up, baby, we going up. And I am so proud of that. And I'm so happy and blessed with that. And instead of sitting here looking at the other young lady who has 1 million at my own age and comparing myself, instead of doing that, I'm like, you know what? That is so beautiful for you. I'm so happy for you, sis. This needs to go. Let 2023 be the last time that you participated in self-sabotage. Okay? I want to see us growing and flourishing and living our best lives and feeling happy. And I have realized that the only way that I can do that is if I treat myself better than ever, if I set the standard for how I want to be treated in my life, then everybody else has no choice but to follow mine. So no more self-sabotaging. No more knowing that something is bothering you or hurting you and keeping it quiet. Set your boundaries, sis. Stand on business. Stand on business. If you know that you want something, go and get it. If you want it, go and get it, because it's possible, honey. It's possible. We are getting rid of the lack mindset. That's also a part of self-sabotage. Like, get rid of the thoughts that you can't have what you want. And I don't care what reasoning it is in your mind that is telling you, oh, I can never do that because this and this and this. No, F that. You are capable. It's all you have to do in order to be able to do something is to make the decision. Make the conscious decision that you are worthy of it. Make the conscious decision that it is possible, and then start to go after that and watch how much your life changes for the better. I kid you not, that just the size of a mustard seed of faith, honey, can take you so you can move mountains. With the amount of faith of just a mustard seed, just have a little bit of faith. Just believe in yourself just a little bit and watch how good life gets. We need to be welcoming in all of the good vibes, okay? Letting go of what is not giving what it's supposed to give and welcoming in everything that is aligned with the life that you want. If someone is not contributing to your growth and your happiness, if you are having habits that are holding you back, baby, it's time to say, hasta la vista. Let it go, because, honey, I kid you not, better is on the way. I want this year to just be filled with me romanticizing my life, me enjoying the little things and soaking in every moment. Because like I always say, life is short and we could be here today and gone tomorrow. So I want to really start living with the mentality of like, yo, if today was my last, like, what would I want to do? Like, what would I want to do? What is something little that would literally romanticize my day? What is it? Because, honey, it's like my life is a movie. In my head, like, I'm like, my life is like a movie for real, okay? When something is going bad, I'm like, okay, that's for the plot. That's for the plot. But then, like, when things are going good, I'm like, okay, yeah, this is eating. And you know what? Like, I just want us to stop taking everything so seriously. Stop thinking that when one thing goes wrong that it's the end of the world. Let me listen to this part when I watch it back. Because, honey, it's never that serious. Sometimes I find myself in a cycle of worrying, and then later on I look back and I'm like, girl, you were tripping about that? Like, be so for real. Like, and it's all about mindsets. Like, when as a person that struggles with anxiety, like, once my anxiety starts going, it's like, I'm Usain Bolt on that motherfucker. My thoughts be racing. So I understand. But I'm like, sometimes you have to check yourself and comfort yourself in the same way that, like, if your best friend was sitting here and she was going down a spiral anxiously, like, in front of you, right? Talking to you like, oh my gosh, I'm this and this is going wrong and this isn't going wrong. Would you just sit there and be like, facts? That's true. No, you would like want to comfort them. You would want to reassure them. You would want to affirm them that, you know, those negative thoughts, you know what? Don't even worry about that, sis. Like, remember, you are beautiful. You are capable. Like, you got this. You got this, sis. You got this. Like, be your own hype man. I have been having to tell myself this a lot because I started to realize that although I always like push out this love and all this, you know, this hypeness, this, let me uplift you to all my friends and to the people I love, which is amazing. I also notice that sometimes I forget to give it to myself, and sometimes I am the hardest on myself, and I'm like, you know what? Nope, we're changing that. I don't want to be the person that's making my life worse. No, and sometimes you have to ask yourself, what am I doing that's making my life worse instead of better? Because sometimes you are the problem. Sometimes you are. Sorry to say it, but sometimes you are the problem. And you have to reflect to be able to understand, okay, what can I do differently? What can I do differently then? If I'm doing this and it's not working, let me try something new. Don't keep doing the same thing and expecting a different result. Don't do it. First of all, I just went out to eat tonight because, honey, I had to celebrate myself. I found out yesterday that I passed my state board exam. And honestly, I would like to just be like, oh, I'm just so proud of myself. And yes, I am so proud of myself because I worked my behind off. Okay, I was studying every single day. I was studying so much that the library was multiple days that the library had to be like, ma'am, the library's closing. Basically, you don't gotta go home, but you gotta come out of here. Like, come on, you gotta exit the premises, sis. I'm trying to go home and stop working. But I would be there fucking doing my index cards. I was going at it, okay? And it feels so good to see the effort that I put into my studies to actually have paid off. So I'm just so grateful. I'm so proud of myself, but I'm also so thankful to God for getting me through. And the whole time, like, y'all, I was staying in prayer because I was having the worst anxiety. I literally had a little mini mental breakdown the night before and the day of. But you know what? The only thing that got me through was praying. Me praying helped to soothe my nerves so much. I was praying. I did some meditation. And it just felt so good. I said my affirmations. I wrote some affirmations down for myself. Like, things like that just really, really helped me get through. And it reminded me, this is why I need to take care of myself. Because, honey, I could go one way. And I could be sitting here being super hard on myself and beating myself up, stressing out, which is not going to help anything at all. It's just going to make me feel worse. Or I can sit here and talk myself through it, kind of guide myself alongside with whatever I'm going through without judgment, without so much fear, without so much like worry going on around my head. Instead being like, you know what, I got this. It's going to be okay. God is with me. God is going to get me through that. Oh my gosh, I'm going to put up the scripture that I was repeating to myself because I think it's, though I walk through the valley of death, I have no fear, for you are with me. And that really touched my soul. It touched my spirit because I'm like, oh, even though I'm going through something scary right now, because to me, the test was very scary. It was a lot of pressure because it's like, this is something really important to me. When it comes to my business, when it comes to me trying to go down this lane, there is nothing more important to me. Speaking of that, if you want to go check out my business page, here it is. Yeah, because if you want to get a facial, if you need a service done and your self-care done, baby, I'm gonna hook you up. You know I'm the self-care queen. Come on, let's not play. You already knew this. All right, my loves, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was a little bit all over the place because, like I said, I didn't write anything down. I'm just speaking from the heart. It really does come from a place of like, I am also learning from them right now. Like, I'm never talking to you guys in a way of like, you're doing this wrong and you need to change your life. No, it's like, girl, I'm struggling with this too. Let's get it together and let's do it together because we're on this journey with each other. Like, my whole YouTube is basically like a virtual diary, okay? It's literally like that. Like, I share my thoughts, I share my struggles, I share the things that I'm learning and growing with, and I thank you all for giving me this safe space. This is a new era that I'm going into, a new chapter, and I thank you all for supporting me. I thank you all so much. I hope you all have a great rest of your night or a great day, whenever time you're watching this, okay? And just remember to take care of yourself because, baby, you deserve it. Mwah.